Hello, good morning. Good morning. This is Kristen at Good Knit Kisses. Welcome to the replay viewers and welcome back to our live viewers. Again, I'm Kristen Menges with Good Knit Kisses and I teach how to knit and crochet and especially loom knit. And today is Loom Knitting Day here at GKK. I know. I'm silly. I hope you're doing well this morning. I am broadcasting remotely. My apologies. I was trying to get them all early this week because I'm broadcasting remotely. And man, I had a migraine this morning, so I had to sleep a little longer than I wanted to. Good, but welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Again, today's Loom Knitting Day. Talk about we can ask questions, and then I've got my book again. If you have questions, one of the questions from last week was to talk more about the book, and I'd be certainly happy to do that. Good morning, Carol. And for anyone joining us and seeing Good Knit Kisses talking, typing out, that is Miss Carol up in Canada. Hello, Canada. And I am in Colorado. And today is not as pretty of a morning as it was yesterday. I can show you guys my view. If you can see behind me, I am downstairs in the place I was talking about yesterday. Got the little hammock here. There's a hot tub over there. And we're staying in a large place because we have family with us. And this is a really nice retreat for us. And it's kind of cool because you can stay in a big place and split the price. Isn't that nice? And it's fun because Louisa, my sister-in-law, is here with me. And she was crocheting in a chair across the way from me last night, and I was knitting and having some fun. So welcome. If you're joining us for the first time, please write new. If you are new to loom knitting, write new loom. And if you want to know more, let me know. Please write the questions in because this works best when you interact with me. If you have joined us before, please give me some hearts, buttons. Y'all hit the hearts and likes and loves buttons, and we'll just have some fun today. And please let me know if it's windy. Tell me, and I will need to move my location. It's a little windier than it was yesterday. I noticed on the broadcast yesterday that the wind was not noticeable the way I was recording, so hopefully it's fine. So thank you, Carol, for commenting and letting us know that you're Good Knit Kisses today. And I'm going to show y'all what I'm looking at right now. Let me flip the screen here. All right. Do y'all see? Isn't that pretty? So this is outside the balcony here. And I just didn't want to move it around too much because it would mess with the view. But we have some people. Oh, we've got Louisa and her husband in here. You might catch them smooching. So, but welcome. We got some hearts here. All right. Well, I wanted to start off with a bang. Now, this is not a sponsored video. This is not a sponsored broadcast, but I did want to tell you guys about a sale that I know of. And if anyone knows about Kiss Looms, or if you don't know, I'll tell you a little bit more, but Kiss Looms is having a sale. They have their anniversary and celebrate the anniversary every year, and it's on the 20th, and there's a big online party, and it's over a period of hours, and she has all kinds of fun content and special things going on. They do giveaways and stuff, but she usually has a sale leading up to that, and then of course she has giveaways. And right now, Kelly doesn't know I'm on here, so you'll have to tell her that you saw me talking about it on the GKK page. So I would love it. And so it's just a surprise, sweet surprise for her to tell you guys. And but you can check out kisslooms.com, KISSLOOMS.com. And you can find out certainly a lot more about Kiss Looms there than you can from me right now. But also if you scroll to the bottom of the page, and oh, by the way, they have updated their page this year, their website, and it is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Derek, her husband, is Daryl. Oh my gosh, I'm getting my names confused this morning. Anyway, so he has redone the website and it looks amazing. So anyway, it scrolls to the bottom. I think it's like B Day 6 or just B Day is the discount code, but it's like 10% off of the Kiss looms. And but also, if you will send an email to Kelly, if you have never used a Kiss loom and you're just now hearing about it from me today, you can be entered into a drawing to win your own Kiss loom. And you would want to send an email to Kelly, that's Kelly, at kisslooms.com. That's KISSLOOMS. And I know she's got the name Kiss, and I have the name Kiss. We are not the same company. So, but love her. And she is giving one away. So tell her, but you have to send an email and you have to say how you found out about it and why you want a Kiss loom. And so you would say, I found out about it because Kristen told me at Goodnick Kisses on her live broadcast, or however you want to word it, and then tell her why you want it. Now I'm going to tell you why I think you should have a Kiss loom. There are different kinds of looms out there. This is the only adjustable gauge loom where you can adjust the size of the loom. You can adjust the distance the pegs are from each other. It's like a pin and peg system. The sale code is BDay9. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you. And so you can get that discount for 10% no matter who you are. So that goes until the 20th, I believe. And Joanne, if you want to correct me, please let me know. If you have a link to their page, that would be super fantastic. Or Kelly's email, Kelly@kisslooms.com. And, but anyway, they have different ones, and you'll want to look at the videos, but you can actually adjust the distance between, a peg and a pin and adjust it with some, washers that they give to you, and you can achieve different gauges. So I could add a heavier or thinner yarn depending on how wide, or not wide I set them apart from each other. And I can achieve a lower stitch count or a higher stitch count depending upon what I'm doing, and I can adjust it to near exact, trying to get it near needles. It's really great when you convert a pattern over from needles to put onto the loom, and you can get really close. So anyway, that is just a quick blurb on Kiss looms. And those are handmade in the United States. Kelly and her family make them. And even her son gets in on the action. It's so cool. So, and then that's that. And then another handmade loom that's in the United States is Cindywood looms. And they have some new ones that are, they have 3/8. I think they have an extra fine gauge loom. They have a 1/4 inch gauge as well through the end of the month, Joanne. Okay. I thought it was up until the 20th, but I know that you have to get the email into her by the 20th, and the party is on the 20th. You do not need to be present at the party to win if you are new. So kisslooms.com, yes. And you can also get to it without the dash now. I believe they redirect the site, and so you can type it in either way. It used to have the dash in there, but I double checked before I broadcast this morning, and just to make sure. So anyway, thank you for that. And Joanne, you have Kiss looms, I believe, and you've converted some patterns over, I think. I want to say that I've seen some of your work. It looks lovely. One of the patterns in my book, Calvin Hahn, he did the sample up in the book, and I'll show you a picture of it, and it was made on a Kiss loom. I'm telling you, the stitches look fantastic. It's a cable. It's a more intricate cable. So this is like the most, I'm flipping to it in my book here. This is one of the most intricate patterns in my book. It's more on the expert level, but I do have a link to a video that you can use. But I'm going to flip over here and flip the camera here and show you the book. Or first, I guess I should show you the front page just so I know you know what I'm referring to. Let me flip it. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right, so this is the book, and then when I want to flip back to the patterns are all in the back of the book, but this is the Celtic knot cable scarf, and hopefully my lighting will pick this up, but this is, can y'all see that? Let me do this. Is that better? But look how pretty that is. His stitch work is just beautiful. And so in the book, I talk about, sorry, it's a little windy. I talk about the Kiss looms. So right here, let me show you. This was made on the small gauge SG or 3/8 loom, or I'm just saying, or you use a 3/8 loom, but she calls it a small gauge. And it's a Kiss SG loom with no washers that's used in the sample. Whoops. And he used uh, similar to a worsted weight. It wasn't a brand that we carry in the States, and so I had to mark what he used, but it was Four Seasons Marvel. I have never seen in the States, but I put all the information here in the pattern, and then all the things you need. It's 4 stitches per inch and 6 rows per inch, unblocked. And anyway, it looks really good. Hey, good morning, Ellie. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to flip over and show you guys. This is the pattern, and so I talk about, this is what the trim looks like, and then all my notes on the abbreviations, and then how you achieve it. And then this is like this big, massive, confusing chart. But in the book, I teach you how to read the charts. And then this shows you what the symbol is, and then what it is over here. And then anyway, so you work through, and then this is like a pattern. This is a stitch pattern of what that looks like in chart form. So this feature here looks like this, and then what you do is, this is how you start your seed stitch off, and then you start working on the pattern. And I do it row by row, okay? And then this is the entire scarf here. Well, not the entire, but like it's showing you how to get it set up, and you can start down here. It's just showing you kind of how it works out here. So without going into all of it and having my arms wear out on me, here we go. It's kind of hard to hold it up this morning. I don't mind if you see it, but boy, my arms are getting tired holding it out in front of me. So anyway, I'm glad you guys like that pattern. Send me some more love if you do. So anyway, I'm going to keep it short today, just simply because I'm a little late and my family's waiting on me right now. But also I do have the Chic Retreat cowl in the book that many have used my pattern that is a full tutorial. So you can get the complete tutorial on YouTube for free. I do have ads like interrupted and stuff, and that revenue is how I get paid back for the free work that I do. So if you ever want to know why there's ads, it's because I get paid back for the work I do. So yes, family comes first, and they're being so gracious with me. Of course, the kids are having fun. Now we have 3 of our kids, and then they have 3, and they're all playing in the living room, enjoying their time with all their tech and their games. And so they didn't even notice me come out back. I mean, seriously, y'all, I went out to the car and got my tripod today because I'd left it yesterday. And now I walked through the living room for the second time to come out here, and nobody noticed. But if we were at home with no cousins, they would have been like, Mom. So, oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, the Chic Retreat cowl. It does make an awesome gift. And hey, let us know, raise your hand somehow or hit me the love button if you have made the Chic Retreat cowl and if you have not blocked it. Because I know that many loom knitters don't block their work. Because the nice part about the loom is everything comes out really even and stuff. But I've got to tell you guys, you got to block your work because you're missing out on something even more beautiful and amazing, especially stuff that involves lace work, which this one has all the yarn overs, and then it's got the drop stitches, and then you cross them. Here, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you a picture, because this looks, and this is unblocked. Let me flip it. I actually took this photograph before I blocked it, and it looks amazing. But I will tell you, oh, here, let me tilt it more light. It looks amazing like this, but I'll tell you, after it's blocked, gee whiz, sorry y'all, I'm not getting enough light here. Here we go. After it's blocked, these stitches open up even more, and it looks so good. Yes, Joanne. And hang on. So one of the things, there are many people who preach steaming, and steaming is great. That's fine. But you have to be careful. If you have an acrylic yarn, which many people who loom use acrylic, it's budget friendly. Excuse me, I'm going to start coughing on y'all. I got to get some water. Sorry. It's budget friendly and stuff. But if you steam too close, you get that steamer too close to the acrylic, it will kill it. That means it won't have any like the spring back, it flattens out and it doesn't recover. So I prefer wet blocking. And I have a little tub that I like to use. It's a little plastic tub. Well, it's pretty big, but it's portable and it's not heavy. And then I use a wash that you can. It actually is a no rinse, and it's made for knitting. And yeah, what, no coffee? Yeah, Ellie, actually, it's waiting on me, and I was so desperate. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's after the hour that I said I would broadcast. So honestly, I'm talking with no coffee and no migraine medicine, even though I woke up with one. So that's why I slept in. You missed me talk about it, but anyway, yeah. So I'm trying to fake my happy. I mean, I am happy, but my eyes are like, come on, we need coffee. And anyway, but the difference on blocking is amazing. And but I wet block, and I do have a video on that. So if you need to know how, and many people block different ways. So I'm trying to kind of talk about multiple ways you can do it. I tell you what, I use my kids' blocks, the letter blocks thing. I'm like, I'm not buying those blocking boards. I don't need them. I already have the kids' stuff. What's the name of the wash? Now there is one called Eucalyptus, which I don't use. There's also, you know what? I'm going to tell you to use, because I can't get the one in my brain that I use. The one that I use is in my video. But I'm going to tell you what, I just found this out. Okay, so Kristen Amadal, if you don't know who she is, go check out her work. She has beautiful work. She spelled it with an I-N, and Amadal, Omdahl. No, I'm not spelling that right. Anyway, Kristen has this thing called Rapture, and it's a wash, and you can use it for your like lingerie and stuff too, and but also for your knitting. And anyway, I'm trying to remember the name of it, but and use Ellie's tip of salad spinners, to wring out extra water before you start blocking. But anyway, Kristen's she's coming out talking about the physical abuse that she has endured, and she's celebrating like a year free from that. But her wash that she uses, part of that money goes back to victims. And so if you're checking out stuff to buy online, you can go check out Kristen Amadal and her stuff. She's a crochet designer, but she also sells her own yarn. She has she has books written called Crochet So Fine and some other stuff. But anyway, y'all check her out. You block on a yoga mat? Oh, that's cool. My yoga mat's way too thin to do that though. You must have a nice thick one. I have like a real thin one. And so of course, I'm a crazy person when it comes to sticking in those pins. I use Rust Free pins, by the way, people, the T pins, but yeah. And then I do have blocking wire for some oddball stuff. If I have like lace work or something that's really, really long, the blocking wire does help. And then, so I put the blocking wire in, and then every so often I put a pin to kind of hold it back, but I shove it in that mat. Not your tip you have to block something later and pull out your salad spinner. Yeah, try it, Joanne. Let us know next time. Yeah, tell us tomorrow, because tomorrow's like our yarn day and stuff. So anyway, well, I think that's about it for today. Does anybody have any questions before I wrap up today? And I appreciate you guys. It's so fun having you on. I know that people have told me afterward, they're like, I really enjoy having the broadcast. I enjoy seeing where y'all are from. I mean, be sure and let me know. Again, I've been trying to go back through and look at, I'm like, oh my gosh, I see all these people from everywhere in the world. And that is so cool to me, because it just brings everyone together. And anyway, it's awesome. So thank you again for joining me, and I wish you the best in your week at getting ready for school, for everyone who's getting people back into school this week and next. Our kids go to school next week, so this mommy's happy. I've had fun, but we're ready, right? So anyway, all right, well, love you guys. We'll see you later. And you love I'm still doing this on vacation? Yeah, it's fun. I'm so glad to do it. It's good to keep the consistency, because I like, then it would be harder for y'all to remember, is she on or is she not? So just doing it 5 days a week. Oh, someone did ask me the question, and I forgot to say, I am doing this just on Monday through Friday, not on the weekends. I was going to try and maybe do it on the weekends, and you might see me do something. But no. So I don't think, unless it's just a cool spot that I want to broadcast. If you want, I might broadcast where we go later. I could just do like a scenery thing. If it's something you don't even need the audio for, I'll just write scenery broadcast or something. And because we went up to see the cliff dwellings yesterday. So anyway, all right. Well, y'all have a great day. Y'all hit the heart button and give me some love before I go. I would love it. Anyway, all right. Bye.